beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna have like an update video on my experience at Walmart. Also, it's gonna be like me answering some of your guys' questions and speaking about other things that I didn't mention in my previous videos. I decided to do this video because I thought I was done like doing those videos and stuff like that, but I've seen a lot of comments asking questions, and I've seen a lot of like comments of other people's experiences. So this is going to be my experience and other people's experience that I have also worked at Walmart. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Que a todos nos gusta el chisme. So let me just read my most recent comment. It says, I used to work for Walmart over the summer last year. One of the most miserable experiences I ever had. The managers were the coldest and most uncaring people I have ever met. I was so happy after quitting, but depressed because of my experience. Oh my gosh. So I'm getting kind of nervous, honestly, reading some of these comments, because it's like my experience was bad at the end, towards the end. But he said he was very miserable and depressed. Like, how bad did his experience have to be for him to say that? That's tough, you know. Honestly, I'm feeling managers and people with higher positions, sometimes the position, I don't want to say power, but I want to say the position that like have a higher position, it makes them feel like they have power to humiliate, to feel less, and to make people lose their jobs. I've seen managers hire and fire people like nothing. So it's crazy, and it's a scary thing. Somebody else said, I had too much pressure. I didn't have enough training. Okay, this next comment is basically saying they didn't have enough training. The person training them would roll their eyes at them and, you know, be rude and ask every 5 seconds if they're done with something when they would be done. But it's like kind of like picking at somebody. And there's certain ways to speak to people. The way you say things really does count, honestly, because if you say something in a nasty way, it could really like hurt somebody's feelings. And if you're working, you should really keep it professional and try to be nice to people, especially to the new people, you know what I mean? Because usually when people start harassing the new people, they quit, or they just start not caring about their job, and that's when the workplace gets harder and it gets tough and it gets unbearable, honestly. So I said it in a video before that I feel like a big issue is not training people well enough, because I've seen a lot of people like, yeah, you're right, I wasn't trained enough well, or yes, the managers yell and they humiliate. I feel like, honestly, a manager, if they want to like tell you like about you doing something wrong, it's okay, you know, but it's not okay to do it in front of other you know what I mean, other people that actually work there as well. They should pull you aside to the office and have another associate there to witness, obviously, but they shouldn't like discipline you in front of everybody, in front of customers, in front of other workers, because that's embarrassing. And honestly, that can ruin like your whole day, because everybody's in your business, everybody saw that, and honestly, that's public humiliation. And a lot of managers at Walmart, sadly to say, they do it. I had a manager up front who was the front end manager, and she was amazing. She literally would take you to her office and talk to you privately the right way. But it's crazy because the store manager and every other manager, they don't care. They will like literally, you know, do things the fucked up way and basically discipline you in front of everybody, and that's public humiliation. The store manager literally yelled at many people and said degrading stuff to them in front of others, and that's not right. It happened to somebody very close to me at the moment, and it happened to a lot of other people. There's a time and a place for everything, so I feel like they should do it in the office when they want to like, you know, discipline you or tell you you did something wrong. It shouldn't be in front of employees and other people like customers, because even the customers are like, okay, like that's rude, or they're like, oh, are you okay, sweetie? Everyone is talking shit about Walmart. You guys just got a shit Walmart then. The Walmart I work at is great. The managers are so nice and treat me like second family. Yeah, I agree with your comment to a certain extent. Like I said many times, like different locations, different stores, different people are different. Everybody's experience is different. You know what I mean? So that's good that year. Walmart was great. I would never call coworkers my second family, but to each their own. Okay, this is another comment that caught my eye that I just seen right now. It says, I remember a month before I quit, they stopped giving me breaks and lunches. However, I would just ask to be put in garden center because I would just nap through my shift. You say what? Walmart did what? They could never do that to me because many times they would give me my lunch 2 hours after I was supposed to have it or more, and I would complain the whole time. Why? Because honestly, you're supposed to have your time at a certain time, because even though people might be like whatever, they're not allowed to skip your lunch. That is illegal. Hell no. The lunch part, they would have been having some issues. I would have had to talk to the store manager or something, because that's not right. They're not allowed to do that. The only way you're allowed to not have a lunch is if you work a 4-hour shift, and that's too short of a shift to actually get a lunch. But if you're working a full-time day, a full-time schedule, you're supposed to have a lunch. That's actually scary that happened to you. I'm sorry, but like I can't even believe it. But like I said, some people have worse experiences than others, and I feel like you should have stood up for yourself instead of just, pushing it off. Like, I understand maybe some people are shy to stand up for themselves, but certain shit shouldn't be able to slide. Like me, I would have been like, y'all can be as shitty as y'all want, but I need my lunch. It's like anything. You need to charge up your energy. You need to have your little break to be able to sit down, eat, have better energy, so you could have a good attitude, because you're working in customer service, and that could be very stressful at times with customers and other employees. So not having a lunch, that's terrible for me. I can't believe they did that to you. That's horrible. There's like 95% of the people that see my video agree with me. They have similar experiences, all that stuff, or they say, yeah, exactly, blah, blah. Keep in mind, some people don't agree with me and stuff like that, which is fine. Like, it's always going to be like that. Some people agree with you, some people don't. Everybody's experience is different. But that doesn't make my experience fake or not as I'm telling it, because like I said, your experience can be great and mine can be bad. Okay, so there's this comment that I also want to read. It's a customer service job. You have to deal with angry, self-loathing, rude, all customers. I understand why she is making so much. I don't understand why she's making so much fuss about it. It's not like I'm making fuss. I'm telling my experience. But like I said, everybody's experience is different, and no, you're not supposed to deal with them. Look, I've been in both sides. I've been a customer and I've been a cashier or a retail associate. When I am a customer, I try my best to be polite, to be understanding, to be as helpful as possible, to make it as easy as possible for the cashier or for the person that's helping me. So why the hell would I have to deal with angry people? At that point, I feel like people should start trying to be less shitty and stop taking their anger out on retail employees. If they're being polite to you, there is no reason for you to take your anger out on them and be rude to them. If they're being rude, that's a whole nother story. Obviously, you have to stick up for yourself or defend yourself. But if somebody's being polite to you and you're just choosing to be a shitty person, I'm not going to justify you. So you're just a shitty person at that point. And that comment was one of the only comments that actually kind of annoyed me, because I know everybody has their own opinion, but that opinion was irrelevant. For the people that are saying that they're recently going to start working at Walmart and they're nervous now because of my video, please live your life through your own experiences. Just keep in mind what I'm saying, like I don't want you to feel discouraged Go out and try it out for yourself. Stick up for yourself. Keep some things in mind. I'm trying to give people advice so they could make the best out of their situation through my experience, through my shitty experience. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like, don't work at Walmart. Go and work at Walmart if that's what you want to do. Don't feel nervous. Go ahead. Every time they tell me, oh, like I'm nervous now, blah, blah. No, please live your own experience. I just want to give you guys advice. I want to let you guys know my experience, and I want you guys to stick up for yourselves if any of the bad stuff that happened to me happens to you guys. Please, please, please don't ever, please don't ever miss out on an opportunity because of somebody else's experience. Have your own experiences, and then you can see, you know, what's up. Somebody said that the problem is that the CSMs always want to yell at you and treat you like they're your parents and disrespect. Agreed. That's when you just have to stick up for yourself and be like, please respect me. I'll respect you too. There's no reason to get out of hand and not be professional. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Every day after work, I would have a headache or a migraine working at Walmart. Like in the beginning, obviously I didn't, but like towards the end, every day a migraine. And this is something that I wanted to address. This is something that I hated from Walmart. They did not give a damn if you had to miss work for a health emergency. Like if you bring a doctor's note, they said it's not gonna make a difference. You're still gonna have that point, but you can bring a doctor's note. That's basically saying they don't accept doctor's notes. I hated that because people have emergencies, people get sick, people have to go to checkups, people have to go to the dentist. These are things that people need to do. It's not like a pleasure. It's not like, oh, I just want to miss work. It's a necessity. So that's something that they need to change in a lot of workplaces, not just Walmart. If you miss work for a health reason or like an emergency like that, I feel like you shouldn't get a point. I understand if they don't want to pay you, blah, blah, but you shouldn't get a point. You know what I mean? Because the points are really crazy, especially if you're new. They will literally fire like this if you miss so many days. Somebody said they wrote you up for not zoning. Yeah, they tripping. Walmart be doing bullshit. They expect you to know everything. Yeah, they wrote me up for that. It was crazy because I was new. I was never told, oh, go zone, you know. They wrote me up. They wrote me up for a lot of stupidity, honestly, in the beginning when I was really new, about things I didn't know, that I wasn't trained about. And it's crazy because I feel like I wasn't trained all the way in certain things, but it's crazy because now, well, when I was like towards the time where I was about to quit, they literally trained people for like 2 days. That's a little bit, honestly, for all the, especially if you want them in customer service, because in customer service, this a little bit, honestly, especially if you want them to learn the whole front end, that's a little bit, no. Because for customer service, they only trained me about 10 minutes. And I'm not exaggerating. So when I didn't know how to do something, oh, there's another cashier that probably knows, I'll ask them, and we help each other out. But shouldn't the person that trained you or whatever be the one that teaches you everything before just leaving you by yourself? Because people, honestly, the people in the front end that would be the maddest all the time with people in customer service, because that's where the customers get real rude, because they want to return BS. They want to return fruit. They want to return the dumbest stuff ever. It's disgusting sometimes, the things that they return. Like, yo, you do not need those $2 back. Calm down. But whatever, you know? But yeah, you guys, that was just me reading some comments. And I hope you guys don't, like, think I'm being rude. I'm trying to answer some questions. And please, 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 if you want to go work for Walmart, go ahead. But don't let them step on you. Don't let them disrespect you. And have the best time of your life. I worked there as a teenager. I did not stay there forever. You know what I mean? Because I always knew I'm not going to be here for long, because I always knew I wanted to do something better. For people to say that, oh, you have to deal with that type of stuff because you're working in customer service, I want to say, yes, it happens a lot, but it shouldn't be like, oh, you have to deal with it. If you're somebody that just goes and shits on people that work in retail, that's bad. That looks horrible on your part. I always try to be nice to people that work in retail because I understand the headaches that others cause and I don't want to make their day worse. You choose to be the type of person you want to be. That's it. Have a great day.